Hello and welcome to the Life in 8-Bit MMO Guide for Beginners. We are taking a look at Star Wars The Old Republic Beta. This guide is strictly for beginners. I can't stress that enough. If you have a friend or maybe a cousin who has been interested in playing MMOs for a while and it's kind of hard to explain things to people who are just starting out, you can send them to watch these videos and it'll give them kind of a brief tutorial on what's going on in the world and whatnot. So let's get started. First off, when you enter the world, you're going to have your character that you made. This red bar right here, this is your health. So it has the percentage on the right corner. As it shows, I have 2,285 health. Below that is your focus bar. Now, your focus bar is your energy resource. It allows you to cast all these spells that are down here. Now, when you first start out the game at level 1, you are not going to have this many spells. There's only going to be a couple spells, but because I'm level 14, I have a few more on my spell list down here. Okay, so over here we have my level. As we were saying, I was level 14. And then down here is my experience bar. Now what the experience bar is, for every enemy that you kill, every quest that you finish, you get some XP. The more you fill up your XP bar, it'll turn completely green and then you'll gain another level. So I would become level 15. So now that we've covered that, let's go ahead and talk about maps. So over in the right hand corner right here we have our mini map. As you can see, there's little symbols that shows us different things on our mini map. You can zoom in and out with the little plus and minus icons. And if you want to have a bigger map, what you do is you press M. And then we have our large map right here. And we can kind of see where we're at. On the left-hand side, we have different little icons that'll tell us where things are at. So, if we're looking for elevators or another player, companion, party member. It also shows us mission objectives and offers. So the triangle is a mission offer. So that is one that is being offered to you that you can pick up to go do. The triangle with the green in the middle, that means it has been completed. So that means that you can go and turn that back into that NPC and get the experience that they're going to give you for completing that quest. Then down here in the left hand corner, we have little buttons that we can click. And it shows us where different things are located at. So let's say you're looking for your mailbox. You can click on mailbox, and as you can see, the little envelope pops up right here, and it shows you where your mailbox is at. So one great thing too, also while you're running, it goes transparent, so that's handy as well. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about the hotkeys down here. So we have a list of 1 through 0. And what you can do is you can put different spells you have from your abilities tab. So the abilities tab are different things. As you level, you unlock more spells to be able to do using your focus power. So we have Sith Inquisitor specific spells, we have our general spells, we have our sorcerer spells, and vehicles, which I do not have a vehicle at the moment. So what we can do is we can click down and hold this and drag it onto our skill bar. And then, so we have that right there now, and we can use that. So we also have a companion. Now, you don't get a companion until, I believe it's level 10, or might be a little bit higher when you get a companion. This is the Sith Inquisitor companion. He as well has a hotkey bar on the bottom right here. I'm hiding it at the moment, but he does have a hotkey bar down here. Oh, I'm sorry, it's right over here. I put it in with my other interface. So this is his spells that he can do, and you can also drag and drop them to where you want them to be on here. If you do not want this underneath your bar, you can minimize it and it'll go back over here, and you can swap back and forth to your own desire. So for companions, you can summon and dismiss your companion by right-clicking on him and clicking the Dismiss Companion button. And then you'll see the little portrait still over here. If you left-click on it, it summons your companion back again. So let's go ahead and take a look at the character interface. So we have our strength, our presence, our aim, our cunning. These are all different things that we have that Sith Inquisitor has. Sith Inquisitor is mainly focused on willpower and endurance because it ups my force power. And because that is mainly what I use, I don't worry too much about health. I'm more focused on force. Right here we have different items. Now, the color of the item tells you how high of quality it is. At the beginning of the game, you'll start out with items that are gray. As you level up, they'll turn white, and then right now I have green gear on. And as you can see, this one is blue. So the higher the quality, it goes green, blue, and then I believe purple, and then orange are the colors. So this is kind of a handy little thing to know if your gear is decent or if you need better equipment or not. It also shows the stats, how much endurance and willpower is on it, depending on what is for your class. Okay, so let's talk about questing. So here we have the questing section, and we have our PvP and then our normal questing. To track a quest, you can click on this little dot right here, and it says tracked right there. And then if we look on our map, which is not showing up right now, but when you look on your map normally, it will show up on your map and it'll have a little arrow pointing to where you need to go. Now, for some reason, this is beta and it glitches out sometimes, so it's not showing it at the moment, but there will be an arrow on your map that'll tell you where to go. So you can choose whether to track mini quests or only track one. It's really your own preference. Another thing you can do is there's an abandoned quest down here. If a quest is too low level or you just don't want to do it anymore, you can abandon it. Now, to know if a quest is going to be easy or medium or hard, it's all color